Welcome back to another episode of Wayward Home, and today we are doing a new build. This is going to be dedication to you, the viewer slash follower on the channel. This is the one thing that I'm very excited for, because your comment down below right now could be featured on this build, and I'm not joking when I say that. Because I'm going to do like a rendition of Stampy's Lovely Garden, and going to build a huge tree, and I want to add like comments from different people from different things on the YouTube, and you'll be in the garden of life, technically, or the life tree, which I'm either going to build right there or right there, but I'm planning on doing it right here. So for me to kind of explain on what's going to go on, so we're going to build a huge tree that goes up. So I have made something like that before, but it's very randomized more than anything on my other worlds, in old days at least. But I've seen like humongous trees that go up to like crazy sky limit, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to do like crazy like that, like maybe that tall, but it's going to have to be a thin trunk when it comes down to it. But we're going to have to clear out all this land right here, which is the first part of this whole entire project. Clear it all out, and you think it's not that big at all, this land, but this is just going to be like a little side product right here, this little house and everything. This thing is not even going to get in the way, man. Then we're going to have like somewhat of a garden slash walkway to over here, where we're going to have a bridge, and then another bridge over here. I don't know if I'm even going to add that this episode for that bridge, but yeah, that's kind of the plan as of right now. But let's get right into the time lapse of me clearing out this land. So, we are done with the time lapse as of right now, and like it took a good bit, but in that time I literally watched Grian's video, and this has been a long like 6 hours, 4, 5, 6 hours of just terraforming all this stuff. But this is like what we have as of right now. So we're gonna build a tree right there, but I was like wondering originally, I was like, wait, what in the world am I going to put around it that's going to make it look good? And then I watched Grian's episode, most recent Hermitcraft episode, and dude literally has like a wheat field with the tree in the center. I was like, what in the world? I'm literally already building that as is, right as he's posting that. So like, that's the best idea. So I'm going to 100% put like a huge tree, but like, it's not going to be like a European tree. It's going to be a bigger tree. It could be a European tree if I really do think about it, maybe. But it's going to have a hole in the middle that you can go down in, where we're going to have like the people's comments. I still have to figure that part out. But like, there's going to be either the name part. I think the names are going to be inside, or the names on the trees. Technically, we're going to put signs up, and then the comments in the bottom part of the huge tree right there. And then we're going to have the huge wheat field. So we're going to have like a little pathway, and then a little bridge right there, and then another pathway just like right here or something like that that goes straight to it. But let's get right into the creation of the tree and the wheat field. So I've been on my creative world as of right now. This is also my like building tutorial world. If you haven't seen the video yet, maybe it has came out at this point, most likely, hopefully. But if not, this is kind of a sneak preview of my building tutorial. But I've been kind of working on the tree segment of this thing. I've been trying to get a big one. This one most definitely is not going to work. I was like, man, like this one's not working. I was like hoping because I thought it was like the perfect size. I just can't get the roundabout good or the little stems coming off and everything, the roots. And then I was like, this is my first build. I was like, okay, like it's too small. And then I was like, I went over to that one and started building that one. And I was like, wait, let's come back over here because that one's too big. And I'm just having a hard time trying to get the whole entire formation of it down. Because I can make some big trees. It's just, they're very weird and crazy big. They're not like stumpy trees that just go up for a second and then boom. But let's get right back to the world and start building it. I got a little bit of this so far, like not much. It literally took me like a minute to kind of build this part. So far it's looking good, like kind of literally looking like the last little bit that I just did, like on the build world. It's a lot better, most definitely, on here than it was on the build world, which is literally perfect. At least now I just have to like kind of do the tree up, and the only hard thing is going to be the branches out. And I have to make sure that I have enough branches and the branches to kind of go like one and then cut off, so I have more than enough so I can literally put the names on there at this point, which would be cool because like your names are going to be all littered around this tree for the people that comment and all that kind of stuff, which is going to be the cool thing about this whole entire lovely tree. So I got like one of the branches done as of right now and kind of stripped all the logs already. But this is how it looks as of right now before we even get to like the actual detailing part and then the leaves, because I have to collect all the leaves, which is going to be annoying. But I have to figure out what type of leaf type, just like Grian did in his video for this. And I'm going to do another one like that, another one like that, and then maybe a fourth one? Maybe? I don't know for sure at this point, and then have to maybe do like a little branch off of there, just like I said in the last video. But we're gonna literally come over here, put this thing right here, have the little hole. So we have to figure out how this works, which is a big part of the whole entire thing. Boom, 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 right there. That looks pretty trash right now. Let's add a little bit more. So boom, 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 right here, kind of splitting open a little bit, and I think that looks good. Just have to destroy a little bit more blocks right here, add this one back right here, so we will have that part that you can go into, and I'll have to like do a huge staircase, not even really a huge staircase, just a huge drop or something, where it's like going down from right here into this huge hole, and then you have the huge room. So I haven't really addressed this yet, but what happened last video? Like, that's a big question at this point, because over there, like, Squid Games is still unfinished at this point, and you're maybe wondering, like, why don't we finish any of it, or even the red light, green light, which we were so close to finishing. So, firstly, like, to address the rumors, like, I do not know that guy. Do not know who he was, man. I maybe have seen him on TV before, but that's it, man. That's crazy. Like, I never even knew there was another person that could do something like that horrible to me, like who had a vendetta against me, because I've gotten good friendships from the villagers and all that kind of stuff, but right now, like, I'm doing amazing, man. And then all that happened, and now I have maybe a messed up face a little bit, but I'm enjoying it while it looks like this. But man, like, I'm doing okay as of right now, and we're going to figure out in like future dates like who that guy really was, hopefully, like, because like that was confusing, man. Like, I've never been bothered when working on something, a project at all, so man. But to get back to the fact, we're going to start kind of destroying this part, filling up the water spouts right there, going one more down like below, so like not this block but one more block right there, and then building a layer right there, and then start creating the little oval slash circle place that has all the comments in it. Slash names too, because we're going to have names all through here, but we're also going to have maybe some names in there too. And also on the tree. But yeah, let's get right into that. And I have this little design right here where I want to have like the fog glass right here. And it's going to have like little places jutting out so it looks like it's cracks in the thing. So it doesn't look like it's all just huge block just on the sides. And I want to do like maybe cobblestone deep slate as the main gradient for the floor maybe. And then start with the layers of glass, 8 layers from there, because that will create the fog effect. And the little fog that I'm doing for this is going to be the purple fog, if you haven't noticed, with my little purple carpet right there. So it took me a little bit to kind of understand which ones I'm going to be doing. And like I was thinking green, red. I was like, red is, it looks very like evil. And this is not evil place, this is like love place more than anything. And like red is love, but at the same time, like when you put fog, like red is not the greatest color to look like you're not evil. So I'm going to do that. So I got the fog effect done. As of right now, this looks very cool for the most part, at least. Like with some shaders and stuff on, like this would look absolutely crazy and stuff. So right now I have this, and like I'm thinking about doing a pattern just like this. But I don't think the block really works too much, because it's going to be light enough in here where this is going to still look like this and not really look that great when it comes down to it, because like it's literally just too light. So I'm thinking about like maybe not basalt, the piglin dungeon type blocks right here, like kind of doing that as the flooring, and then coming over here and then doing a little bit of a dip, just so we can get to like the little tree thing that we have, which will be cool. So like hopefully y'all like this, and it will look a lot better when this whole entire thing's done, because I'll have stuff patterned out like that, and it will be a lot more eye-pleasing when it comes down to it. Look at this, man. This looks so good. So this is what it looks like as of right now. I'll most likely put a little bit more torches underneath or something like that, closer towards the edge of this whole entire thing, so it kind of glows a little bit more, instead of just like the dark right now more than anything, because like that looks good for the most part. We just need a little bit more glow to it more than anything. And we're going to have like the little center thing, which the tree is not going to be the tree up there at all, not even the same wood. I'm going to kind of do like a warped tree a little bit with like the glass, hopefully with the purple glass just going down, and going to have like the little hanging signs of all the comments and stuff from there, and then maybe some pillars and stuff for like comments over here too, which is the main thing. Yeah, a little bit of pillars. It's going to be like transition from this block right here, from the polished black stone, to like the wood up there. So we have like the polished black stone, and then we have the dark oak wood. So, that was a little bit of a montage of this whole entire build, man. So, we have this whole entire thing done. We have every single crop and wheat seed planted as of right now. And this looks absolutely crazy. This took me absolutely forever when it came to like the planting of the wheat. That's the one thing about it that is the longest part. But we have this whole entire thing, and I didn't forget, man. We have the little things for each person that has maybe commented on the page, or that I think was relative to like maybe my channel, to like did something very important. But I didn't put every single comment, just to let y'all know, but I just put the comments that stuck out the most to me. But this is Disney Cruise Line Plain Crazy. That person has commented a good bit on my channel, and I had like a very good conversation with them on the YouTube comments section on one of my videos. And then we have Waldo Does Play. He literally made me think of a great like watchtower video, which I'm still very happy about and creating with my close friend. And dude literally convinced me to do that, do another watchtower video. I'm very gracious for that. But when we go down here from the little tree trunk right here, this little opening, you see this little tree in the middle, and we get this little cavern place, which is absolutely crazy, man. This is nuts. It took me forever, but we have the little fog thing right here, all that kind of stuff. It's not as clear, which is weird. It's most definitely just different with Bedrock. So, but we have the comments right on here. So like if you want to read them, just read them if you want, because I'm not going to go over every single one of them. And yep, messed up on one of the words for the dude in the comment, but like I have different names in here too. I only have 2 names up there as of right now, just 2 that I really thought were very sentimental to my thing. And then I have some right here, these comments right here, all the way right here. And I'm maybe going to do a little bit different thing with this back wall right here, because I want to put like maybe names of people that just like contribute to the channel a lot. And plus I need to put like a 500 subscriber thing and the date of that, because that's a big moment for me. But we have this one right here and this one right here. But the one that matters the most to me, that doesn't sound like it's very like happy or positive towards me, was this comment right here. So good at it, but try doing better good content. This was after one of my first night job videos, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like I fully get it. I've taken this to the next level. And it's this guy commented it, but I literally responded like literally yesterday late night, was like, hey dude, I literally have improved on my comment, and thank you for commenting this, because I literally improved my content when it came to that after getting that comment, because that was a big part of my whole entire thing. But all back here, this goes to a different section of stuff that I'm working on, but that's like something else that doesn't even involve this build. But hopefully y'all like this whole entire thing, because this took forever to even make with the ceiling, because that kind of goes perfectly. Because I was going to do the wood on the ceiling originally, but I decided to do the little skulk stuff on the ceiling instead of that. But as of right now, we have one last thing to do, and that's the museum. So we haven't done this in a minute, man, or like technically skipped it last episode because we just don't talk about it. We still have it right there for last episode. We just do not talk about it. But man, this place is absolutely amazing. I forget how good this place is when it comes to like showcasing each episode and everything, which is awesome. But we're going to do the memorial of this video right here. So let's build this thing. So I built it already, and now we have a tree of legends. So this is what the episode is based off of, doing a dedication tree for y'all, the subscribers and viewers who comment on the videos. But this is our little memorial of the video for today. I hope y'all like it. But anyways, thank you again for joining in this video, and thank you for watching today. Please make sure to subscribe and like this video, and be safe above the odds. and I'll see y'all later. Bye.